Hey guys, Gary here, coming right back at you with some good info. So, question for you today is how many of your leads come in after hours or on the weekends? You'd be surprised to find out it's at least half, if not more. And that's what we're going to talk about this week. Nate Joens from Structurally, he's come back again. We're going to finish off the discussion with Nate. And what Nate's going to talk about this week is the stats. He's going to talk to you about how many of your leads come in during your normal business hours, how many of them come in at night and on the weekend. And what we know is that those leads that come in at night and on the weekend, unless you timely respond, which I don't know how you possibly would have time to do so, those leads move on to somebody else who does. And so when you're a very busy, productive real estate agent, and when you have a life outside of your business, whether it's with your family or your friends or organizations that you're involved with, you can't be tied to these leads 24/7. And so after we talk about that, we're also going to talk about what's the conversion rate typically of paper leads, of clickbait leads, of paid for leads, advertisement leads. And so what you're going to find out by listening to Nate this week is the percentages of how much money you're leaving on the table because we're not able to convert all of the leads we have. Now, what Nate has is what's called lead insurance. And he's going to talk to you about how he can help you and how there are programs out there that can help you immediately respond to those leads so that those leads don't go somewhere else. And I think it's quite remarkable when you hear the numbers that before his program and then after his program that people were able to convert. And if you're paying for your leads, you're spending money you're not getting. So why not look at this addition, this add-on to help you get to that point? Additionally, we're going to talk about some new texting laws. All of you are probably using texting through your CRMs and things like that. And so there's going to be a lot of new laws out there coming out because Congress is trying to stop all these unsolicited texts. So you have to understand what's going on there, and he's going to talk about that a little bit. So it's just basically another great conversation with Nate. So y'all tune in this week. I guarantee you'll get something good out of it. We also do another As Gary Sees It and Gary's Good News Only. So hope y'all enjoy this week's podcast, and we'll see you again next week. Don't forget to like us, subscribe to us, share us. Please, anybody you know that's a real estate agent, whether in your market, out of your market, in South Carolina or out of South Carolina, just email and say, hey, take a listen to these podcasts. We're growing this thing like crazy, and we want to keep growing it. The further we grow this, the more of these national guests and more important topics we can get on this podcast for you. So really appreciate y'all support. Thank y'all for listening, and y'all have a great weekend.